Lines of battle. The game will destroy or get destroyed. It's no surprise that people make mistakes, and the same applies here. However, I think the worst blunder you can ever make in this game is not including artillery in your army. Yes, you could win this way, but your chances might as well be called zero. I didn't make this mistake, but my opponent did. So what better thing to do than analyze the game where it happened? Okay, so this is a battle replay. I have it as an MP4 file. I recorded it, and I'm blue, and my enemy's red. My enemy's name is EMP, so I'm gonna call him that for the rest of this video. And now I'm just gonna explain this match and what was going on in my head, what I was doing, why I was doing it, and all that. So yeah. Hi, I'm Kian editing this, and if you want to see the battle replay, just stick to the end. It's at the end of the video, so yeah. Let's start with battle formation. I had split my army in two. I had the main bulk on the right, and my cavalry with some support on the left. So, what I did, what I was trying to do actually, was to send this up, beat his lancers, and then send this main bulk here, and then just like, I don't know, retreat back, so that then, like, his main bulk would be distracted, it would just keep following my troops, but of course they would never reach it. And then, while I'm finished fighting off his lancers, then I'll just turn around and beat him. Now, this wasn't the actual strategy I used. This was my strategy at the beginning of the match, but it changed, and you'll see how. Now, it's important for me to like show you the enemy army's structure, my EMP's army structure. He had two lancers on his left, and the main bulk of his army consisted of 5 infantry units and two guard infantry units. Now, his guard infantry and his lancers are scary. They are. And, like, my main objective was to get rid of those first. I ended up not doing much with lancers, but the guard infantry, well, you will see what I did with his guard infantry. For now, I'm just gonna keep replaying the battle. Oh yeah, also one thing very important that I forgot to mention is that he had no artillery whatsoever, but I had 3. So at the time, the default army structure was 6 infantry, 2 cavalry, and 2 artillery, while I had 5 infantry, 2 cavalry, and 3 artillery. So I had more artillery than normal. And now, as you can see, his lancers are coming down, but I don't know why he moved his main bulk north. I don't know why he did that. Like, it's off the screen now. So, yeah, I don't know what EMP was thinking. Also, I moved this artillery that was from here to here, because then I thought it was a good move, because, you know, my infantry alone can't stand against his 5 infantry and 2 guard infantry. So I just moved these artillery units in for supports. Now here he makes this move. He moves his lancers up so that then he won't find my cavalry, and then because of my artillery, that way his lancers won't get destroyed. Remember, I have 2 cavalry and 1 artillery unit. He has 2 lancers. If it was just 2 cavalry versus 2 lancers, excuse my bad English, I just stutter a lot, I don't know why. If it was like that, then his lancers would have won. But just because of this 1 artillery unit, he sent them off. I wanted to add this to the main book, and I had these 2 artillery units, this and this, for support, and yeah, that was kind of my strategy at this point. His main bulk is coming south to come in for the kill, and his lancers are still in the run. So, my strategy on the flank also changed. It was supposed to be that I was going to move up and beat up his lancers, but now I just stayed at the defensive position. So I was just acting defensively all the time, which is normally a bad thing to do, but since I was out of strength, like, it was something that I had to do. As you can see, I'm repositioning these over here. And now, look at this. I'm telling my artillery to shoot at his guard infantry. So that then, when his main army arrives, then by that time, his guard infantry would be destroyed. That way, since I'm moving my cavalry in, I would be the one outstripping him, not him outstripping me. So, I didn't really think like it was gonna work. Like, I didn't think like his guard infantry would be dead by the time they arrived. So I thought like my artillery would at least weaken them, but then you'll see what happens. The organization is chipping away fast, and as you can see, by the time my cavalry arrived, they all lost their organization, and I'm just destroying these. Now his lancers are moving in, but as you can see, I pretty much just won the battle at this point. I just gonna move in the rest of my army towards his lancers, and then all of his units will have zero organization. So now, yeah, he's pretty much cooked, and as you can see, he will surrender. Yep, he surrendered, just like that. I won, and he lost. So, as you can see, the casualties aren't shown. Like, the strength, the total amount of strength that each side had, and how many guns each side had, and all that aren't being shown here. And the reason for this is, again, because it was in one of the past updates. It's also worth noting that this battle was a clash. It wasn't like a combat or like a battle or grand battle or anything. It was a clash. It was a clash, and because the army sizes were small. And so I won. He lost. EMP? GG. Like, well played, man. This, I think is like my most favorite match. Not just because I won. Like, look, this is so satisfying, man. I gotta show it. My character just goes in for the flank, and oh my, how satisfying! I don't know why, but it is. Wow. Yep. GG, MP. You played well, but you made the mistake of not including artillery. So, yeah, I think that's it for this video. Bye.